it says number 6, any other duty assigned to you by the CEO or the Lord Mayor. Have you been assigned duties from time to time by the CEO or the Lord Mayor?
Yes, sometimes it happens. The CEO will give me an assignment to do, as well as the mayor.
Please, can you go into detail?
For example, for the CEO, if there is an issue going on, he can call my attention call me to tell me, this thing is happening, we want you to investigate it, or you do otherwise.
The mayor?
The mayor also will give me assignments. He would send me to represent him at some places. And sometimes he will give me a responsibility to do on his behalf. Are
these usually written, or are they mainly verbal instructions? Do you know?
Most of the time it's verbal. Some are. Some. If I'm to represent, it will be a letter to be minuted, and then we say, Director of Compliance, can you kindly represent me here? Those would be in letters, but others, they're not.
So it is mainly asking you to represent and not to probably any official in any official capacity to either investigate something or find out certain information.
Yes.
In your statement, third paragraph, you had discussed the issue, one issue in 2019, where you said, I could remember that in 2019 the Chief Executive Officer gave me a letter endorsed by Lord Mayor Talib Ahmed Bensouda in bracket, for the traveling of 3 of his staff to Dakar, Senegal, namely Nuruddin Adams, personal assistant office of the mayor, in bracket protocol, Aissatou Fall, public affairs manager, and Yusufa Salah, mayor's driver. Said, as a result of that letter, I conveyed a letter to the CEO seeking for approval for per diem payments to the said officials. During the writing of this statement, I realized that the purpose of the trip was omitted because I entirely rely on the letter of the mayor, the Lord Mayor. This omission is not deliberate, but if it was something serious, the CEO would have drawn my attention due to the fact that I was not the approving authority. Do you have this letter? The letter in question, do you have it?
Yes, I think I have it. I have it.
Can we please see the letter? Do you have it currently with you?
I think I have the letter of the mayor that was.
By the way, let me just ask that you be given a copy of your statement. I've been reminded about that. So you gave a statement to the investigators?
Yes.
It was dated the 31st of July 2023. You recall this?
Yeah.
Right. We will ask that you be given a copy.
Yes. Yes, this is it. This is my letter, my statement.
Please go through your statement. It's a 2-page statement. It bears your name, Demba Sanneh.
Yes.
By the way, what is the SN? What does SN stand for?
The S stand for Sheriff.
Sharif.
Yes, that's my father.
And the N?
Then N stand for my mother. Njambu.
Please louder, please.
NCHAMBOU. That's my mother's name.
Okay. All right. Please go through the statement and advise us whether that is a statement that was obtained from you. Is that the one?
Yes, my signature is there.
All right, thank you.
I wrote.
Thank you. We apply to tender the statement of the witness Demba Sanneh, dated the 31st of July 2023, into evidence as an exhibit.
The statement of the witness, Mr. Demba Sanneh, dated the 31st of July 2023, is hereby admitted in evidence as an exhibit and marked as LGC/DSNS/KMC/002.
As the commission places. We also applied to tender a memo, Carnifing Municipal Council memo, from the Lord Mayor's office to the acting Chief Executive Officer. The date is 27th of June 2019. The subject, allocation of vehicle, signed by the Mayor, into evidence as an exhibit. It's a photocopy.
A memo dated the 27th of June 2019 from the Lord Mayor of KMC to the acting Chief Executive Officer with the caption allocation of vehicle. The letter is signed by the Mayor himself, KMC. The said memo is admitted in evidence and marked as LGC/DSNS/KMC/003. Mr. Sanneh,
yes.
Where is the original of this memo?
This original would be with the CEO.
Please provide the original so that we cross-check with this.
Madam Chair, I have a problem with original letter. You know, we have a record system.
Okay.
And then a record system in council.
Yes.
Because the CEO
yes.
is the custodian of all council records.
Yes.
If an original letter is sent to the addressee,
yes.
that addressee would hold that thing.
Yes.
I cannot access that one. The only one I would have, it would be a copy.
Okay.
Yes, so if I am to go for the original, I would not be able to bring it.
Yes, I have heard, Mr. Sanneh, what you said.
Yes.
It is the commission that is ordering you to provide the original of this copy. If you find it difficult, we will write an order for the person who is sitting as the CEO, whoever it is, to provide to you the copy of the original for us to prove the authenticity of this document.
Okay, and I would assume that this copy of the letter may be attached to the payment voucher, because this goes along with the payment voucher.
Yes, we don't, what we are asking for,
yes.
We are admitting this document.
Yes.
But we want you to bring that one. We view it, and you take it back. We can rely on this document, but we want to see the original.
I hope this document with this commission, because most of those vouchers concerning about this issue.
Yes, just please check with your office. If it is not there, you can come back to the registrar and cross-check with the files that we have been sent, that have been sent here from the council.
I would appeal to Madam Chair that maybe this thing could be addressed to Jaja, who was responsible. This letter was addressed to Jaja.
Yes.
Jaja would be in a better position to get this letter than myself.
It doesn't work like that, Mr. Sanneh.
Okay, I'll go by your word.
Even though you are not, even if in the situation or in the circumstance where you are not speaking to the person in charge, I believe that it's a council, it's a public office,
exactly.
And you should be able to speak to whosoever is there to provide you a copy of this letter. because they are not personal documents to the people that are keeping it, all right? So we will expect to see this document together with the ones that we have asked you to bring. Thank you.
Can I have a copy of it?
Yes, you can liaise with the registrar.
This is the only copy I have.
And can have a copy of that. Council, you may proceed. Council, you may proceed.
Mr. Sanneh, just to clarify this point, when you said that that's the third paragraph, I mean the fourth, sorry, regarding that you wrote a letter seeking for approval.
Yeah.
For per diem payments to the said officials, correct?
Yeah.
And you said during the writing of the statement, I realized that the purpose of the trip was omitted. What do you mean by that?
You see, the investigator asked me a question.
Yes.
To say whether this trip is official. And I said, I rely on the letter sent to the CEO, acting CEO.
Yes.
That is why I said. And you can also even see on that same letter, because he asked me two questions on that. He said the number of days, whether it is worthwhile for this person to go for 4 days.
Yes.
And then, but if you go through this letter itself, you can see that the acting CEO approved for only 2 nights of per diem.
The CEO approved 2?
2 nights, you can see it in writing, yes. On top of the letter. CEO approved 2 days. I believe it must be 2 days and not 4 days, because they were talking of debating with 4 days. But what CEO approved on the document is 2 days.
So you wrote to the CEO?
I wrote a letter from my end, because if a letter comes from anywhere, CEO himself cannot come to him like that and he endorse it. You must forward a letter to his office for him to...
It must?
He must forward a letter to his office for him to act on the letter.
Yes.
Because the letter I remember, they showed me in the commission, the letter I wrote, I also put the first to the fourth. But the CEO did not approve the first to the fourth, but the 2 days he approved. That is what is on the letter.
Where is the copy of the letter that you wrote?
I saw it in the commission. They showed me in the commission, but I cannot get that. I cannot get that letter.
The one you wrote?
The one I wrote, yeah.
But you will have a copy, will you?
Unless I get into my machine.
You will?
Or I get into my files to see.
Okay, please provide us with a copy.
Yeah.
And let me give you the exhibit, the letter that was written, that you gave to the CEO from the Lord Mayor. Let me ask that you be given that. Can you please read the contents of the letter?
Office of the Lord Mayor to the Acting Chief Executive Officer, dated 27th June 2019, subject allocation of vehicle. May I inform you my passport, which is at the Canadian Embassy in Senegal, is due for collection. In the light of the above, I hereby direct that you allocate a vehicle and July 2019 to receive the passport on my behalf. Please facilitate their travel allowances accordingly, soliciting your cooperation and action.
May I please see the letter?
Talib Ahmed Bensouda and signed.
Right. Let me read it again. It doesn't mean yours was not very clear. It says from the Lord Mayor to the, is it the Acting Chief Executive Officer?
Acting Chief Executive Officer.
Who was the individual at the time?
Jaja Cham.
Jaja Cham. 27th of June 2019. So the subject is allocation of vehicle. It says, may I inform you that my passport, which is at the Canadian Embassy in Senegal, is due for collection. In light of the above, I hereby direct that you allocate a vehicle and driver to the public relations manager, who is the authorized recipient to travel to Senegal from Monday 1st July 2019 to Wednesday 4th July 2019 to receive the passport on my behalf. Please facilitate their travel allowances accordingly. Soliciting your cooperation and action. Is this letter a request or a direction or a directive?
Well, it's half both.
Let me give it to you again.
I said it's half both.
It's half both.
Yes.
No, it cannot.
You can see at the bottom it I direct.
Yes. Now, explain to us how it serves both.
Well, I think this letter is self-explanatory.
I know, but I want to hear from you. Your evidence matters.
Yes, I read this letter before.
Now, the first sentence.
May I inform you that my passport, which is at the Canadian Embassy in Senegal,
yes,
is due for collection.
Yes.
That's an information.
Yes.
Yes.
The second?
In the light of above, I hereby direct that you allocate a vehicle and a driver to a public relations manager, who is the authorized recipient to travel to Senegal.
All right. Is that a request or a directive?
That's direct.
Good. So we call the spade a spade. So when you say a spade, you call it a spade. It's not the case. Now, is that an official trip? You said you were asked by the investigators.
Yes.
Whether it's official or non-official.
Yes.
Now let me repeat that. Is it an official trip or not?
It could be official, yes.
No, I mean, nothing like it could be official.
I believe it is official.
It may be official. Yes, if you believe so, just say it.
No, I'll come and give you a detailed explanation on that.
Yes.
The reason why I said it is official,
yes,
the mayor, if he's doing his private errand or private business, he will use his private vehicle to run that affairs.
Yes.
But a passport which facilitates his traveling outside and on official errands, that's why he authorized and direct the acting CEO to facilitate the vehicle and pay for allowances.
Okay.
If it is private, there will be no allowance.
I respect your answer. Yeah. Is it a Gambian passport?
No, it is a Canadian embassy. You know, the mayor is given a diplomatic passport.
Can you answer the question? Is it a Gambian passport?
As far as this document is concerned, I cannot certify whether it is Gambian or not.
Now,
I believe it's diplomatic passport.
Okay, diplomatic passport in the embassy in Senegal.
Yes.
He wants to he has to collect his diplomatic passport in the embassy, Canadian embassy in Senegal.
For visa transactions.
Yes. I'm okay. That's not a problem. Mm-hmm. So let me have that. So we will request you to give us detail about the passport that was supposed to be collected.
No, Council, I think the owner of the passport will be in the better position because I don't possess it.
No, we will ask. We will ask the owner of the passport. The owner of the passport comes. Is that not the case?
Well,
we'll ask so that we know.
You want me to ask him?
Actually, we will ask. We will know. But I wanted to ask you what you know.
No,
I need to ask you what you know. If you don't know, just say you don't know.
I don't know.
You don't know. It's as simple as that. All right. So the list of documents that you are asked to bring, can you please read it out? The list you have. The list of documents that you are asked to produce.
The list of documents I was asked to produce is the one that was admitted as evidence.
I mean what you have been asked to write down. What you have been asked to write down.
You said I should bring the last presentation I made at the General Council.
Yes.
That is the report.
Yes.
I should liaise with the Secretary.
Yes.
Also to
Please speak into the microphone. Use the microphone.
You know, my eyesight are very poor.
You're getting old.
Yes, I am.
My friend, I know.
I think, and I believe also an original letter of that letter.
Yes, and also the reports that you have prepared from 2018 to date.
Yes.
And the ones you have presented to council. You've mentioned about, is it weekly reports as well? At some point?
No. I don't. I'm just giving you a scenario in our just recent exercise.
Yes.
That make the effectiveness of our department.
Yes.
I was trying to show that thing.
And you have a weekly activity report? Is it weekly activity report you said? I stand to be corrected. I'm just trying to understand.
I said the activity we've done for this 3-4 weeks.
Yes.
Was over $1 million which was recovered.
And you have those.
I have I could give you the details from our reports.
Please do that. All right. That's all for this witness for today. We will, unless there are other questions from the commissioners, we will write to you, inform you when you should reappear. Okay.
Okay.
Yes, Mr. Sanneh, if I heard you correctly, you said you will get us the information from the report. It is not you giving us information from the report. It is the report that we are requesting you to give us, if there is a report.
No, there is a report.
Okay, so you give us the report as it is.
In email?
Yes. However it is, just make sure that, you understand, it is authenticated. We know who is doing the report and so forth.
The secretary.
You know who?
The secretary. I was not liaised with the secretary.
Yes, you liaise with the secretary of the commission.
Who is the secretary?
Yes.
What's the name of
when you get to the secretariat, when you find out, they will give you the details of the secretary.
Okay, all right.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Can we call the next witness? Mr. Gay, can you please bring the next witness? Who is it? Jenna. Huh? Does he know it? Does he know the next witness? No.
Good afternoon, Madam Witness. Can you speak into the mic, please?
Good afternoon.
Welcome to this Commission of Inquiry into Local Government Councils and related matters.
Thank you.
What is your religion?
Islam.
Can you speak louder?
Islam.
In which language do you wish to make your
English
testimony?
English language.
Do you wish to swear by the Holy Quran or make an affirmation?
Swear by the Holy Quran.
Madam Chair, the witness wishes to swear by the Holy Quran. Okay, you hold the Holy Quran and repeat after me. I, Nyima Camara, do swear that I'll speak the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help me God. Thank you. You may be kindly seated. Madam Chair, the witness is sworn. I have the honor to hand over the witness to you.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Madam Nyima Camara.
Yes, ma'am.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you. Counsel, can we please proceed?
Please tell the witness, the commission, your name. Your name, please.
My name is Nyima Camara.
Your address?
I live in Lamin Daranka.
You work for the Cardiff Municipal Council?
Yes, sir.
Do you have your appointment letter?
Yes, I do.
Were you confirmed?
Yes, sir.
Do you have the letter with you, or is it here?
Yes.
You were appointed in 1999.
Yes, sir.
Do you have your original copy?
Not here with me.
Please, we will need your confirmation on the original copy as well.
Okay, sir.
We applied to tender an offer of appointment 15th of February 1999 to Nyima Camara, the witness, the address Pajara M section, into evidence as an exhibit. The confirmation of appointment 30th June 1999. A letter dated the 10th of January 2018, addressed to Nyima Camara from the Cardiff Municipal Council, signed by Jaya Cham for Chief Executive Officer. With the heading acting appointment, where the witness was occupying the office of Director of Planning and Development in an acting capacity. The witness was appointed or confirmed on the 19th of April 2018 by a letter from the Chief Executive Officer signed by Salamanjai. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
We apply to have this into evidence and marked accordingly.
The following documents presented by the witness are admitted as follows. A letter dated the 15th of February 1999, addressed with reference, I beg your pardon, with reference KMC/ADM/staff, addressed to the witness, Nyima Camara, with the caption offer of appointment, and the letter is signed by Ibrahim D. Jobate for municipal clerk and is copied to the chairman, KMC, treasurer, deputy municipal engineer, systems engineer. A letter dated the 30th of June 1999, addressed to the witness, Nyima Camara, with the caption confirmation of appointment. The letter is signed by Ibrahim D. Jobate for municipal clerk, is copied to the chairman, KMC, treasurer, deputy municipal engineer, systems manager. A letter dated the 10th of January 2018 with reference KMC/ADM/005, addressed to the witness, Nyima Camara, municipal engineer, with the caption acting appointment. The letter is signed by Jaja Cham for CEO of KMC. It is copied to the Lord Mayor KMC, Director of Finance, Director of Internal Audit, IT Manager. A letter dated 19th of April 2018 with reference KMC/ADM/064, addressed to Mrs. Nyima Camara, Acting Director of Planning and Development, with the caption confirmation of appointment. The letter is signed by Salama Njai, Acting Chief Executive Officer. It is copied to the Chairman, Interim Committee, Acting Director of Finance, Director of Internal Audit, Personal File, IT Manager, Acting Executive Secretary. These documents are admitted in a bundle as an exhibit, and they are marked as LGC/NC/KMC/001.
As the commission presses. Now, please tell the commission your educational background.
I went to school in Methodist Primary School, then to Muslim High School, and then to GTTI, where I did my architectural draftsmanship for 2 years. Then I started, that's when I went to KMC and was employed in 1999 as a draftsman.
All right.
Which I then through the years, in 2007, I went to the University of, I attended my university program on, which I did my bachelor's in community building and design.
Where is that? Which university?
I was accredited by Halifax University, but through the university extended program with GTTI then.
Okay, all right.
And then in 2020, I did my master's degree in with Subdeco University in Senegal through MDI.
All right. Thank you very much. I believe it's time, 1 o'clock for the short break.
Yes, we will take a break and we'll come back after lunch break. We may rise.